So today I am finally getting stuck into a video I've been wanting to do for a very long time. We are putting some headers unequal length on the 86 and we'll be loading an E85 tune. So I've got some XForce unequal length headers and an overpipe. I've got my laptop with a Tactrix cable, and then I have two tunes just in case I need the 98 one. I'll be flashing that first to get to the station, then I'll be flashing E85. So shout out to Steve Wiseman, thank you for helping me with all this. End of the day, we should hopefully have a bit more power, not heaps, but a bit more. E85 and some unequal length headers should introduce a bit more noise. It's pretty simple. I've just disconnected the O2 sensor plugs up the top, and then down the bottom it's just pretty basic exhaust stuff. I think there are 14. Pretty much look where it bolts up, take off those, replace. Pretty simple, and I'll talk you through the tuning process once I get there later on. Stock ones, I just took off the O2 sensors and put them over on the new one. Make sure you don't muck up the front and rear. The rear is the black plug, the front is the grey. So the overpipe's still in there. I just need to jack up the front of the engine to be able to pull it out. But once that's done, should just be simple, bolt back up, put in the gaskets, and we can load a tune on this thing. I got the overpipe out. That was a pain in the ass. I had to take off the heat shielding and jack up the engine. I'm just trying to put the new one in at the moment, but I'm not really having much luck. So I think I'm going to put the headers on loosely and then try and slide the overpipe in. I don't know what difference that'll make, but maybe it's worth a shot. Headers are on, overpipe's on behind there. I haven't loaded a map yet, but I'm just gonna start it up and have a look for any leaks that I can see. So it runs, no leaks. I just had to fix one, that was from the header to the block. But now, all seems to run pretty smoothly. So I'm gonna go upstairs and clean myself up, and then I will come back and we can flash the car and go against the V85. So I just flashed the car with the stage 2 98 tune, which should get me to the station. Buttoned everything up. Fitment was great. I just had a small issue with like an exhaust leak I had to fix. I'm gonna start it and let it idle for about a minute or so. Just let all the sensors sort of calibrate and get their bearings. Then I'll drive to the station and I'll take you through the flash process when I'm switching to E85. Right, I really didn't choose a good time to do this because it's night time and it was pissing with rain a minute ago, but I just filled up with the E85 and I will walk you through sort of what to do. So OBD2 in. Up here it says read ECU. So I need to turn it on, turn off your headlights, this sort of stuff. I'm just literally tuning this on the side of the road. Wait 15 seconds or you'll get an error. So just turn everything off and don't touch any windows or anything. anything electric basically. So I'll click OK. So that is just reading the ECU, and this is essentially just, it'll probably look real creepy. The read is just a good indication of, if you get an error, you'd much rather read the read than the write. So that's why you do the read. It just essentially tests the connection and pulls up the information on your car. So we'll do a read, and then we'll just we'll close the ROM. Up here you click close ROM, and then you go to the folder, and then you'd open the tune that you want to load, and then there's a red push button here that essentially says write using OEM method, and you just click that, and then you're pretty much good to go. So I will come back when I'm up to that bit. So it's all done. It'll say click OK and turn off ignition, but just leave the ignition on. Go up to File, close ROM, click No, then click File, and then go to wherever your map's saved. So mine's stage 2 unequal length headers E85. So I will open that map and just double check it up the top, although the file names could be wrong, so this would be up to your tuner to basically have sent you the right one. There are other ways of checking it, I'm not quite sure, but I'm pretty certain this is the right one. So stage 2 unequal length E85, right calibration and code area using OEM method, and then it says on position, ours is already on. We just click OK. Entering program state, it'll erase the last flash, and then it will start flashing. So that's pretty much it. Once that's done, you turn off the car, double press for the ignition on, let that sort of sit for about 15 seconds so all the sensors can calibrate, then turn it on, idle the car for about a minute, minute and a half, and then just take it easy for the first, like, I don't know, 10, 15 Ks or so before you get into it. Give it time for the computer to learn. But then we should be on E85. So now we have unequal length headers, E85 tune, and soon will be the skid pan. So that's next on my list of stuff to do, but COVID's here. I really don't know how this looks, by the way. This might look creepy as, but I couldn't find anywhere with light. Anyway, I'm sorry if I didn't film much of the video. It's pretty straightforward, putting headers on and stuff. But I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.